Pete Wicks and Olivia Attwood are bringing their unfiltered opinions to the radio.
After 10 years of friendship, they've teamed up for Kiss's new show, The Sunday Roast, following their debut yesterday. Pete and Olivia are joining us in the studio. Congratulations. I was sitting there on my bed, going through it, having you on in the background. Oh. You made it through.
We made it through. I think that's the biggest surprise to the bosses and us, that we made it through. Yeah.
Because why? You were slightly... So it came on and you were very much full of beans and you were literally like, I can't believe we've actually been set free here and given this job. But then the hangovers started to kick in just a little bit.
Yeah, we hit the wall about an hour in.
I'd say 4 p.m. was a low point for me on a personal level.
Yeah, that was the point where Liv laid on the floor.
Yeah.
Some of it, so.
And actually, I had my monitor, I was logged out for 10 minutes, I hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
So a producer came round, she's like, you haven't got your script up. And I was like, have I not?
Yeah.
She was like, oh my God. I was just winging it, but
We should point out you'd been at the Brits the night before.
Yes, we haven't just got, you know...
Yeah. We don't always turn up to work like that.
No, that's
Yeah, we try and keep professional sometimes, but that was kind of part and parcel of what we were trying to do.
For sure.
With yesterday.
We went to the Brits to try and get gossip to obviously then tell the listeners on the show, and then we couldn't really remember much of what had happened, so that kind of negated that part of our mission.
Your highlight was Jared Leto.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Why so? Do you have a man crush on him or something?
Who doesn't? Is he not just the coolest man?
Did you not see the inspiration?
Yeah.
Not see it.
I'm like a Poundland Jared Leto. It's unbelievable.
So, and what about you then, Olivia? Favourite moment from the Brits?
Sabrina Carpenter, that opening was spectacular.
Yeah.
It's also the only bit we can remember.
It was at the beginning.
It started really well.
Yeah.
So, look, they've given you your own radio show together. You've been mates for such a long time. It's the first time that you've sort of properly worked together on a project like this, though.
Yeah, I don't think you'd call Towie a professional relationship, would you?
No,
probably not.
No. Yeah, so this is our first thing. We feature on each other's podcasts from time to time, and we've always had a great reaction from the listeners, and people have asked us to do something, and we've always wanted to do a project together. Yeah. It was just kind of what and when. It
was finding the right thing for us to do, but Liv is about one of the only people that I could actually work with. Because she doesn't annoy me, which is surprising.
But you work a lot with Sam, and he annoys you all the time.
Oh, all the time, yeah.
I mean, it's like two extremes.
Yeah, it's two different work wives.
And you say that the show is all about avoiding the Sunday scaries. You're there to help people, essentially.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the Sunday scaries?
It's that, you know, that feeling
what
of
we went through
doom.
yesterday.
Yeah. So either it's a hangover, or it's just like, you know, that kind of that nervous feeling you get before the week, and or you've got school, and you kind of get that feeling of like the weekend's over.
Monday's coming.
Yeah, so we're there to be your company and basically get through it together. We'll share stories, we'll roast each other.
Yes.
And play some great music.
And what are your tips then? Because I know exactly what you mean. We had a lovely weekend celebrating lots of friends, and then suddenly Monday's coming around. Yeah. You've got to get that feeling in your stomach. What are your top tips then, Olivia, for starting the week in a positive frame of mind?
Well, when I've not been at the Brits, I normally do Sunday as like a reset. I do my laundry, walk the dogs, you know, get myself organised for the week, give the house a once-over.
Prepping. Sunday's a prep day. Prep day for a new week. Don't overthink it.
Yeah.
And I think that's part and parcel of why our show's quite good, because we don't overthink it.
You don't overthink about much, because you can see from these clips.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Woo!
Because I mean, it's not just... I mean, it is a radio show, people in, but it's filmed as well. People can watch at the same time. I'd imagine that was quite a daunting task at the morning of a massive hangover from the Brits, Pete.
Yeah, my sunglasses didn't come off.
I would have thought of that.
The entire time. Liv, funnily enough, every time I'd look up from the screen, she would progressively sort of look like she was melting even more. Every 10 minutes, you'd look up, the hair was getting wilder, the makeup was sliding down. But yeah, it's loads of fun.
He was like, you arrived and your hair was like smooth and now it's matted. And I was like, I don't know how or why.
We've got to talk a bit about Strictly too.
Yeah, let's.
Did you have a great time? Or was it slightly terrifying as well, in equal measures?
It was absolutely terrifying. Every week I was terrified. I mean, I thought I would be gone in the first week, let alone, you know, as far as...
Did you want to be gone in the first week?
No, because I actually genuinely really enjoyed it.
OK.
Like, genuinely, and which is the biggest surprise for me, because I didn't think I'm not a kind of jazz handsy type of person.
Yeah. Really? But then you saw those pink PVC trousers and you're like, I'm in.
I cannot go anywhere now without people mentioning pink PVC.
Really?
I literally can't. It's going to live on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Have you thought about your own range? Pete's pink PVC?
I mean, not after that, because we had to cut me out of them. There was a lot of Vaseline. Elstree ran out of Vaseline that week.
What about you, Olivia? Would you do it? Have you been asked?
I mean,
Liv doing Strictly would be my dream, just for just watching it, because she's all limbs.
I don't have any rhythm or I can't dance, but it's...
Don't let that stop you. It didn't stop me.
it's a fantastic show, so you never
Yeah.
say never due to those kind of things. But yeah, I think I wouldn't do as well as him.
Yeah, imagine a praying mantis dancing.
Yes.
You made your point 5 minutes ago.
That would be thoroughly entertaining. Can we talk about your show, though?
Yeah, you
Filthy
can.
Rich.
It's brilliant.
We've had 4
I
or
know,
5 of your
loads
guests
of
on
guests.
the sofa, absolutely fascinated by it.
They're incredible, aren't they? I mean, I love people that kind of live authentically as themselves, whatever that is, and they own it.
Oh, totally. We had a lady on, Busty Granny,
Yes.
but we had her on the sofa.
Incredible.
She was such a cool chick, and her life had kind of completely taken a different path, but she was just so open and honest and funny and bright. It was brilliant.
They are captivating, and I have to say, you know, the casting team on the show do such a fantastic job finding the contributors, because they are truly interesting people. And like I say, no story is the same. They're all, and her life completely went from one extreme, being a devout Christian, no sex life at all, to now being in this industry. It's wild.
But Olivia, it's also how you handle it as well. You're really blooming great at it.
I've got to say, I don't like complimenting Liv, but you are the only person that could do that show as well as what you do. It's such a you show, and you're so good.
do a great
you
job.
have to sit and watch some pretty extreme things. Is there anything that you've gone? I'm not sure I can sit through what it is that person does.
No, because some of it is kind of pre-discussed before we start rolling. Some things just happen and we're not expecting
Oh, really?
them to, so I'm in the moment. I want to just take every kind of care with that situation and respect that people have trusted me and our crew in the house. And I have a genuine curiosity in people and how they live their lives. You know, it's just genuinely interesting to me.
Yeah. And will there be more dogs?
I would love there to be more dogs. It's the best thing I've ever done.
It's an amazing show.
It's the only thing I've ever wanted to do since I kind of ended up in that TV.
It does show how much you like
but yeah,
it.
no, I absolutely love it. It was such an amazing experience filming for 3 months for that. And so, yeah, I would absolutely love to do it again.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you for popping in. It's always lovely to catch up. You can listen to Olivia and Pete's news show, The Sunday Roast, every Sunday from 2 o'clock on KISS. You won't be hungover every Sunday.
No.
Well, we'll see then. We'll see.
You know, 2 out of 3.
Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And we'll see you in the morning.